Thank you, Madam Chairman, and to the ranking member and the chairman. My amendment would require that the GAO report to Congress the study of health care costs in the U.S. as affected by the elimination of EPA regulation under this Act. Further, the report would also detail health care costs in the U.S. proceeding under the EPA's current regulatory authority as determined in 2007 in Massachusetts versus EPA. It is science, hard facts, and figures that have led hundreds of scientists to confirm that global warming is real. Despite the other numbers you may have heard, the most convincing one is that there are over 200 peer-reviewed scientific studies that have determined that global warming is real and that man contributes to that, and exactly 0 that have proved or shown evidence to the contrary. It was science that led the Congress to pass the Clean Air Act, the act which designated the EPA as the body charged with overseeing, adapting, and implementing these regulations. It was science that led the Supreme Court to rule in 2007 that the Environmental Protection Agency does in fact have the authority to regulate greenhouse gases. My amendment is simple. It directs the GAO to report the cost of health care under the Clean Air Act and then to report the cost of health care with this bill passing as it modifies the amendment. In 2010 alone, the EPA reported the reduction in fine particulate and ozone pollution from the Clean Air Act prevented more than 160,000 premature deaths, 130,000 heart attacks, 13 million lost workdays, and 1.7 million asthma attacks. These are serious health issues that burden the government with serious bills. We face serious budgetary times. We may be out of a recession, but we are far from recovered. If we are committed to making the government more efficient and effective, to cutting waste, fraud, and abuse, we must acknowledge that spending a smart dollar up front saves many dollars on the back end. I encourage my colleagues to support this amendment that will allow the experts at the GAO to show us a world with the Clean Air Act and a world without. My estimation is that a world with less mercury in our water and ozone in our air will cost far less in dollars and deaths than the opposite. But I will defer to the experts and look forward to their report on this subject. I reserve the balance of my time.
From Illinois reserves the balance.